Hello and welcome back to Tammy's Antique Vintage Dolls and More, and today we have Big Huggums here, and she is a big girl. I'd say she's about 26 inches, 24 to 26 inches. She's quite the size girl, and if you just look at her, the size of her legs, she's got great big, I got to squish her just to get my fingers around, but she's got great big legs here. You know, so she's a chunky little thing. But anyways, this is from the Madame Alexander Doll Company. She's quite a cutie patootie here. I love the two teeth in the bottom. She needs some stuffing. I didn't notice it till now. Haven't been paying much attention to her, but she could use some stuffing in her neck to hold her head up. Excuse me. But she has what we call quarter hands, where she has the cloth legs. She has cloth legs all the way down, soft toes and everything. She's one of those dolls again that has the smaller feet, but you can put a bigger shoe on her, a little bit bigger of a shoe, and it still looks quite nice on her. But you have to really work with the shoe to get it in. She looks really better with a sock on it than the actual shoe. But we're going to dress her and get her some winter clothing, and we're going to talk a little bit about her. But anyways, I had her on a video back some time ago. I got a lot of dolls. I have a prototype doll I want to bring out too that I bought that's never been to the market. I bought it some time ago, and I just put a body on. It's not the right body, it's just the head. And it never did hit the market from what I understand. I have the paperwork for the prototype as well. And it comes from, I think, the 60s. And I think it was made by the Ideal Toy Company too. And I want to bring it out sometime and show you what I have here. So anyways, we're going to take her socks off. You can see she stretches out a pair of socks very easily because of how big her legs are. But let's keep going with her here. I love this bonnet on her. I love bonnets on babies, especially little girls. I love them on them. But you know, on children that are fair, it helps out in the summertime to keep the sun off of them. But she has had a haircut at the front, but there's enough hair to save her to make her look at least decent. So we're going to undo her from the back. She's been wearing this for quite some time. I haven't taken this off her, you know, I'd say over a year or so. I think. I can't remember. I just have I don't really change her a lot. I saw her sitting on a chair and I thought, oh, I'll make you my subject today. And we'll have some fun with her.
Do you know how much money we could have saved if we only had to change our kids once a year?
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. But anyway, she's wearing a Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. They're hugging here on her onesie. There we go. Now she wears about, I would say, a 0 to 3 month outfit. So because it's winter here, we had frost on the grass today. Old man Winter's trying to sneak in here. So we're going to put this outfit. She's quite, like I say, she has quite long legs. You have to be careful what type of outfit, especially if you're going to cover up the legs, how long and how it looks on her too. It's very important. I find that, man, I got this cough here all of a sudden. Sorry. But anyways,
yeah, there's frost on the grass.
There we go.
And I woke up yesterday morning to hear crows in the backyard.
Yeah, they're back.
There are so many crows in the city of Chatham in the wintertime. There's actually a documentary about it on YouTube. It's a nature documentary.
I don't know, I get this cough all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. This fits her quite nice. Comes up the crotch good. Covers her good. Let's put this over there. Alright. Now this wool outfit, I don't know who made it. Oh, maybe I can. I do see a name here. Actually, this is a 6-month outfit. And it's made in Portugal. And by Miri. It's 100% acrylic. So don't iron it. At all. And no bleach. Alright. No chance of that because I wash my clothes once, then they get packed away or put away, hung up somewhere. You know, unless I really think they start to need it, but I'm not much for it. I wash them when I first get them, and that's about it. So see how much money we would still save because we don't wash our clothes. Oh my goodness, I don't know, this all just started just up in the last few seconds here. Sorry about that, everybody. That time of the year, stuff starts flying around. Hope I'm not getting anything. I work in a hospital, so lots of stuff there going on too. There we go. Oh, that looks cute on her. That sells her nice, doesn't it? It's 2 buttons in the back. And I say this is vintage. You don't see these outfits around. When I see these, I pick them up. I'm really big on trying to get wool outfits for my dolls, and I love the wool on like my kids wore wool. I was always getting, there was a lady at work, a girl at work, her mother knit it, and she knit it fantastic. And I had her make all kinds of sweaters for my kids. If I could get her to knit for me, I would. And she could whip those up, and I buy the patterns, and she'd be just whipping them up for my kids. And I go get their pictures done in these dinosaur sweaters, and oh, sweaters galore. And they were beautifully, very nicely done. But anyhow, and I still got them. I should bring them out sometime. I got a few of their sweaters still to this very day, and I should bring those out and put them on my dolls. Never thought about that. I got them up in a box up there. I'll dig them out sometime. I'll find them. Now you can see that her hair has been snipped, but there's still enough here that we can get some bangs on her. Now I just want to show something about her. She has a unique face, and yeah, I know you can just plop a bonnet on any doll and it should look fine, but that's not always the case when it comes to dolls. Now this one here, I'm going to just put it on her for a second. I like this one on her, but I don't like the pink with this pink here. It's not too bad, the pink, but I love how it shows off. And this is what you're going for. You want to show off these bangs, you know, even though I know they've been cut. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I wish they weren't cut, of course. And that really shows off her nice face. And so this bonnet is a real probability for this outfit. But I want this for another doll. We can go with another bonnet here. Here's one that's shaped. It's a very funny shaped bonnet. But it does fill, she does fill it up quite nicely. When I seen it, I went, how does a baby's head fit into that? But it does. Now, that's okay on her, but again, it covers up a part of her face I'm just not liking. It just doesn't speak to me. So I have another bonnet here. And this one is still, I like it. It's okay. It's got this nice lacy look around the face. Now, I do like that. That's cute. You know, I kind of have to say I do like that one. But the one I do like the most is this nice, great, big white one here. And it just, this one here, it's a big bonnet, but she's got a big head. And I don't know what it was. I just seen this on her and I just went, oh, I like that. But you know something, now I'm looking back at that pink one. No, I don't like this one. I'm going back to that pink one. I made my mind up. That's what we women can do. We can change our minds umpteen times. Gee, I like the pink one.
I never noticed that after being married to you for 35 years.
Yeah. But anyhow, as that may be, just take her. And there she is, Miss Huggums, all ready for the winter. Looking pretty. Pretty cute here.
Pretty as a picture.
Give her her nice little, she's got to hug something here. There we go. Now if I take her head off, I like to put an armature in here. Wouldn't that be nice to get her hugging her little teddy bear there? Oh, now I don't know if she could have one. Oh yeah, if she's sewing at the arm, no she's not. So I could run a armature into her arms. I'm not so caring about the legs, but they do go down to the legs. I do have one that she can have in her. So if I do take her head off, tell me if you want to see how I do this, how I put an armature in, and the type of armatures that I use, and see this is what she'll be able to do. Now, Maria, there was a girl named Maria. She was saying, why do I not use reborn bodies and weigh them and everything like that? Now, there's a reason why I don't. These dolls were made to, like, these are older dolls. These dolls come from the 50s, 60s. This is a 60s doll. And she was designed in a certain way. I don't want to weigh them because they're not meant to be weighed. They're not meant to feel like a real baby. They were play dolls. They're meant to feel like a play doll. She's a very light doll. She's not a heavy doll. Little girl could pick this doll up and drag her around quite comfortably. That's what she's meant to be. And I like to keep them in their original state of as much as I can to what they're meant to be. Now, as far as putting an armature in, that is adding to her, but it's giving her some character. So if you want to see me take her head off and put an armature into her, I'm going to see what armature I have. Just say down below you want to see it. And I'll make the video. My husband will film it while I'm doing this. And, you know, we can do that and show that to you.
Off
And,
with her head.
Off with her head, yes. But anyways, something we can look at and I can share with you. So tell me that's what you want, and that's what we'll do. But anyways, this is her right now, and see how those arms just sit? They don't have no expression. These are what we call flop arms, flop legs, and that's what they're meant to. The little girl could just take her, put her in, and didn't have to worry about anything. And it was meant to be just played with. But now that we own them, we can give them a little bit of character. And character comes out through different ways of expression, even with the hands. And when we see a doll being able to hold on to something, the first words that you hear out of people, you can take the head, pose the bear close up, take the arms and wrap it around something, and everybody goes, oh my goodness, oh look at that, you know. And it just sells an emotion. And all of a sudden you've changed the idea of the doll. And that's all I want to do. I don't want to make it a reborn. I want reborns to stay reborns. I want these play dolls to remain play dolls. But to add an expression would be wonderful if we could. So let me know if that's what you'd like to see. She needs more stuffing. I can move her head around just a little bit too free for my take. So anyways, because that's what happens to the... It is true. Everything goes downward. Even in the old dolls, the stuffing goes downward. So she's sagging downwards, everybody. But you got to remember, she's in her 50s. She's at least in her 50s now. So she needs some help. So that's what we're going to do. But if you want to see the armature, just say down below and I will do it. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day and a great week.
Thank you for joining us.
I think I said